Hey, it's Mark here from Make Him Yours, and today I am very friggin' excited to be here in Miami with the #1 French relationship coach expert in the entire world, Alex Cormont, sir.
Thank you so
Thank you
much,
for coming
Mark.
on the channel. It's an absolute
Hello,
pleasure.
everyone.
I've been watching your work for a long time, since
Thank
well
you so
before
much.
I started. Your following's amazing. Your subscribers love you. You're just the content you come out with is so crisp and clean, and most importantly, it really lives by the values that we live by on this channel, which is empowerment through growth, self-esteem, and authenticity. And you're spreading these amazing messages in Paris to hundreds and thousands of women in live seminars, and yeah, phenomenal work. Alex, I wanted to get you on here to pick your brain on some of the key questions. Before we do, how did you get started? You've been doing this 12 years now, wealth of experience.
Yeah, so that was a funny story. You know, before to be a relationship expert, I used to play basketball. And since
He's about
I'm
6'6".
Yeah. So when I was like 11 or 12 years old, someone helped me, and it was my mental coach. So he helped me to gain some self-confidence. And when I achieved my university, when I went to college, I just started to look at people and they were missing some self-confidence. So I decided I would just start a blog, write some articles about my own experience. And guess what? Women came to me.
Watching it.
Yeah, they asked me, Alex, how can I gain some self-confidence with men? So I just decided that I will become a relationship expert. So it started with a blog, and now I have the #1 YouTube channel in France about how to be happy in love, how to be self-confident, and how to just take the lead of your life and not just be obsessed about a man.
I love that. So let's get confidence. A woman comes to you, she says, I want to be more confident. One thing I love about Alex, by the way, he still does one-on-one. Literally this morning, I'm in here, he's doing one-on-ones. And it keeps you so sharp as a coach. Even after 12 years, I can feel how sharp you are with your techniques and with how quickly you get people results. Woman come to you, says, I want more confidence. How do you help her do that? Say, talking to men.
I think, it's really important first to do some coaching on the field. That's where you can get all the knowledge and you can find some specific advice that you can give. I've seen a lot of women coming to me and telling me, Alex, I don't have self-confidence. And you know what? You have some self-confidence. If you look into your life, it could be in a professional life, it could be in your personal life, you will always look somewhere where you are really confident. So you have something within you that we just need to make sure we can adapt this to your love life. So me, in my philosophy, I'm really about doing action. So what will you do? What will you do to make your life better? So confidence starts with the way you stand. If you stand upright, if you smile, and if you can do some eye contact with people, the energy, we were talking on energy before, the energy between two people will give you this confidence and you will start loving your life. Most of the time, self-confidence is your own voice. You have your own voice telling you that you're not enough, you're too fat, you're too small, or whatever it's saying. We can control this own voice by the way you stand and by the way you interact with people. And if every single day you're doing something to have the best life possible, I can guarantee you will feel something different. You will become the woman you want to be. And that's how you can grow self-confidence.
It's so important, this action idea, because we do a lot of work on our clients' minds and helping our clients get their mindset right, but it also has to feed back in, because you stand up straighter, you go talking to a few guys, and maybe you do have a rejection, but then you realize, oh, it's actually fine, and it feeds back in. So you stand up a bit straighter, take more action, feeds back in, and there's this in, out, out, in loop that happens where that's the whole process of confidence, isn't it? Those two loops feeding back on each other.
Exactly. And it's like an athlete, You will do some action and you will get results and results and results, and then your life will just change. You will not be too needy or codependent. You will change your vision of love and your vision of you personally. So your values will become stronger.
I love that. I love that, man. Lots of clients come to me saying, I'm totally obsessed with this guy. I can't stop thinking about him. It's just this one guy who I probably know isn't even that good for me, but I'm obsessed. I can't let it go. What would you say to a woman to help her in that situation?
It's not an easy situation, and I'm seeing this a lot. So you're putting this man on a pedestal. So you think this man is better than you. And that's a real problem. Because as you know, humans we are looking for what we don't have. And instead, for men, it's really this. We are looking for the woman that we cannot have. So if you're putting this man on a pedestal, you're losing. You're really losing. So there is two options. Option number one, you will consider that this man is your best friend. Why? Because with your best friend, you are in a good energy. You are not thinking too much. Yeah, we are talking about like you're just in a relax and you're just confident. So you can be yourself. And when you are yourself, you're just so attractive. That's the reality. Option number two, something that I love. You need to tell yourself, I will show to this man what he has lost. So we reverse the situation. It's not him on the pedestal, it's you. And you will tell yourself, he is not enough for me. And if you repeat and repeat, your mind will unconsciously thinking that he has to fight for you, which is really important.
Exactly. And that's what allows him to come to you. And naturally, if a guy stops texting you, you'll actually lose interest. You'll actually be like, oh, well, he's going to lose me if he doesn't get his act together. And of course, that makes the guy come back, right?
And it's really important because when he comes back to you or when you do some actions, you will feel confident. You will feel that the situation is changing. If not, you will always be needy, always looking at him, and your life and your happiness will rely on him, which is way not what we want. Honestly, this is the worst situation possible.
What do you think is the number one mistake that women come to you with, that they're making, that maybe they're not aware of? What's a real challenging one?
I think the main mistake is that women are, most of the time when they ask me some advice, they are in a pattern. That means they always do the same mistake. And the same mistake is thinking that love is giving. What do I mean by that?
I like that.
When we receive the education from Hollywood, from Walt Disney, from our society, or even I had two best parents. My father and my mother was amazing. But the way I receive love is like, I need to forget myself in order to make the other person happy. That's the main mistake you're doing. I want you to control yourself and I want you to be yourself because that's the only one way to inspire a man. And most of the time, women who are coming to me, they are forgetting themselves, thinking that they will receive back. It's not a good idea. I don't know if you're seeing this a lot, but me, it's a lot.
I heard something really powerful recently, which was Helena Hart was talking to me and she said, this is why nurturing is a masculine trait. And I went, what? And she said, nurturing is a form of giving. It's a form of going out there to the world. And for a lot of women, they're doing it in a masculine way. They're trying to give to receive. And the true feminine is about receiving love. It's about taking it back. And that's why the reception of gifts from him and then your appreciation for it creates that cycle, that dynamic.
It's so important. And you know what? Most of the women, they are telling me, Alex, I don't know how to do it. Crazy, I don't know how to receive love. And it's so important. So that's something that I'm helping women to change and to know, think selfishly. That means, oh, no, I want him to fight for me. I want him to make him realize that he is special. Or I want him to surprise me.
Yeah.
You know, to elevate your standards. And then I can guarantee you your love life will change forever.
Can you believe this guy doesn't speak English or didn't speak English a year
so
ago?
sorry. Yeah,
he's
difficult with
fluent.
my French accent.
He's fluent. Alex, what about relationships? What's the number one thing that women need to look for or should be looking for to get a great relationship that they maybe miss and end up in these relationships with narcissists or with people who don't serve them, people they don't deserve?
So I guess a relationship needs to be balanced. It's really important. So if you give too much, you will not receive because a relationship for me has a value of 100%. So if you give 70%, you will receive just 30%. But you know the secret formula that I've experienced in my life is love equal attraction and happiness. That means we are always looking at, do you think he loves me? The question is, what can you do to make him attracted by you? If you can have the attraction and the happiness, your relationship will be stronger. If not, you will be with a narcissist. Why? Because you will focus on love, you will not receive what you want, and you will always think, oh, maybe tomorrow it will come back as the beginning of the relationship. 10 years later, you just forgot yourself. So I want attraction, I want happiness, and then you will have the best relationship in the world.
I love it. And I add in the now, because a lot of women, they get in a relationship and they say, oh, he was great like 6 months ago or 12 months ago. And I sort of say, well, would you date him based on the last 20% of the time you've known him? Like, if based on this last little period, would you date him? And they say, what? Of course not. I'm like, all right. Why are we still here? That balance has to be ongoing. It's not just he invests for 3 months and then pulls out. If he invests for 3 months and then stops for 2 months, well, he's going to lose you in 2 months, right?
That's really important because I've seen women like thinking, oh, but at the beginning of the relationship, that means 10 years ago.
It's like, cool, I'm glad the beginning was great, but it's no relevance to now.
Yeah, no, he has to fight. As you said, like in this beginning of the video, someone has to treat you. It's really important to make sure that he will give you value, he will show you love, he will support you. And at the opposite, he will also attract you. And at the same time, you need to do the same. That's where relationship today works. It's really important.
This guy's phenomenal. Hey, check out Alex's website. Literally the #1 person in France, overseas doing this. What's your website, Alex? How can they
So
find you?
I have two websites. One in French, it's alexandrecormon.com. I will send you the link because it's in French.
It'll be above and below the video.
And I have a website in English, FrenchRelationshipExpert.com.
Make sure you check out Alex's stuff. He's got some phenomenal products on his website, and he really is such a loving, genuine guy that you can see in his heart, he's this big, tough guy that wants to really bring more love to the world, and he does a friggin' fantastic job at it. We're actually going to be doing in the future, if you'd like to see us work together on a big stage, comment below because we're planning some pretty cool stuff.
That would be amazing.
To connect people together. Alex, thank you so much for coming in, sir. It's been an absolute pleasure. You're a legend. Huge respect for your work.
Thank you so much.
Make sure you check out his website. As I say, he's very, very good at what he does. Don't forget to leave your comment as well in the space below. What questions do you have? What would you like to see us answer? I'll get Alex in to answer some comments too. Put it all in the space below. Hit the big red subscribe button with the little bell and 100% make sure you're subscribed to Alex's channel as well. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video very soon.
Bye-bye.